Hello. I have been thinking a lot about the idea of duality, the idea of what it means to actually transcend that concept, because that's the irony, is to be able to explore both, but then transcend them and recognize just the I am, the all. And in order to do so, you kind of have to explore both areas. So yes, go into the highest vibration, highest timeline experience, meet with your guides. But what I find in the spiritual community is a lot of spiritual bypassing, as we know, and I have been one to do it. Oh my God, I call myself forward in that as well. I am not by any means exempt from one of those. The thing that I've been really tuning into is this fear of traversing the underworld. And one thing I am so grateful for is many different mentors and teachers. One specifically, Ina. Thank you, Ina. She actually connects you with your animal spirit totems and guides to help you understand a little bit more of your archetype that you're playing here. And one of the guides that I have is a black water dragon. And it's a male water dragon. This is what she's seeing anyway. Again, not that they need to be any sort of gender, but she did say to me right when she met me, she said, wow, you do realize you are very masculine, right? And I said, yeah, it's interesting you say that. Yes, I do. I have more of a masculine energetic. I'm an Aquarius sun, Gemini rising, and then Leo moon. So if you know anything about astrology, that's double air, fire, all three masculine, actually, signs. And so I think we're in a season of a lot of different gendered conversation, but it is important to understand like where the elements tend to hang. So fire and air, masculine, earth, water, feminine. So the top triad of my astrology chart is actually all masculine. So I do tend to hang a little bit more in a masculine way of showing up, while maybe feminine presenting, masculine in my energetics. So all that to say, I want to round this out and complete this thought with the idea of traversing the underworld has been one that has kind of freaked me out growing up as Christian, growing up, realizing that hell or the division or the separation from God is what I believe hell to be. And remembering, that of course we are light beings, but we also have, both entities available to be listened to. And so traversing the underworld and doing shadow work has been something that's been very cozy for me. In fact, like I've been okay with doing that. And there's others that would literally freak out if they, ever traverse some of the spaces that I have. And of course, there's even layers beyond where I would never dance within. So it's all just definitely a spectrum of what we're all here to do. And ultimately, I will synthesize and complete with saying, we're all playing our part in this divine orchestra, in this divine theater play, this story arc, this lore that we are telling. And we are all intricate pieces of the tapestry. So just remember that each thread is so important. It's so important for the overall outcome. So if you are one that dances more within, the light atmosphere, and you're one that dances within the dark, all are needed. And I see you. I love you. Ultimately, though, we are sound, we are light, and we are love. That is the truth.